Hi there, welcome to another educational video documenting my Web3 expedition. This video is about tag build. There's an important notice which is of relevance to, highlight in the course of this video, and it's relating to this tweet. It says, first off, the TAC build mainnet is shifted by about a month. So giving you all the more opportunity of getting TAC build, participating in the summoning event ongoing on Turtle Club, which I will touch on later on. But this is a positive. So they've noticed the need to iterate to ensure that TAC build turns out solid. So they've postponed the mainnet slightly by a month. Okay, currently there is testnet ongoing. I'm going to do a dedicated video about that if you want to experience what tag build is about. So here it says tag EVM layer is running on Cosmos SDK and Ether Mint. So far, our team has found and fixed around 20-ish small bugs in the testnet stack and invested lots of time building features like Cancun EVM fork or EVM staking contract. Okay, so here the builders behind tag build, they are highlighting the need for the postponement and the need to why there has been a postponement. So now this is important. What are the changes to the summoning program? The summoning program refers to this: an event ongoing on a Turtle Club to bootstrap liquidity for TAC build mainnet. Now what does this liquidity have to do with TAC build mainnet? Very quickly, let's see what tag build is. Just a moment. This is another PC, so I need to go through Twitter. Mm, Okay, so tag build, they are building an L1 that will enable devs have an annex of their application, EVM application or DApp on Telegram on the Ton network in the form of a Telegram mini app. Basically, that's their ambition. Their L1 introduces a novel Ton adapter that enables this possibility for EVM dApps and assets to also exist, on the Ton network, becoming more of a hybrid dApp and asset, and also having a Telegram app. Of course, if it's an asset, be made available to Telegram users. Now, there will need to be access to unified liquidity when this happens, and that's what this event is about. You are basically contributing to bootstrap that liquidity, and they've partnered with many projects. Stake Stone, Term Finance. Existing current campaigns likely involves a project that you're familiar with. I've done videos about this. So if you have, for example, your USR from Resolve, you can deposit it here to maintain earning Resolve points, but you also start earning TAC and Turtle. No, in this case, only TAC. For many of the strategies here, you earn TAC and Turtle. So you see there is a reward pool of TAC and Turtle. It's capped, by the way, meaning that it's first come, first serve. Very soon, all this, what's left in the pool will be exhausted. So starting early is of relevance. You can also deposit USD. Yeah, you can also deposit USDC or USDT or your BTC or ETH into these pools. The APR is quite high. For USDT, 27.38 APR paid out in TAC. You also earn VEDA points, earn Turtle. Okay. Okay, so you know what the summoning event is. If you have Solve BTC, you can redeposit it here. If you have LBTC from Lombard Finance, you can redeposit it here, and so on. Okay, so the invite link to Turtle Club will be in the description. You may want to participate in this. Now, there is now reason to participate because on the basis of the postponement of the uh, mainnet, there is going to be a bonus. So you see here it says the original plan was to distribute 30% at mainnet launch and vest the other 70% over 45 days. The new mainnet schedule forced us to revisit the summoning to account for this new scenario. Here is the changes in the terms. So summoners unlock more. At TGE, you will receive the standard 30% plus every token vested from May 16th to launch day. Hmm. May 16th. May 16th is upcoming. Okay. So at TGE, you'll receive the standard 30% plus every token vested from May 16th to launch day. Now, I don't understand that very fully. Just a moment. Okay, I'll need to ask questions about this as I don't understand it fully, but there's uh, some form of boost there, and the boost has to do with with the allocation distribution. So the airdrop specifically, the aim originally was to distribute 30% at mainnet launch and then the other 70% over the course of 45 days. They are adjusting that to this, but I don't understand this fully. So let's overlook that. This another thing of importance is higher APIs are coming. Given the low FDV target, we decided to revisit the APYs, bumping the rewards by 20%. Now users will be accounted for TAC tokens. No, 4 TAC tokens for every 1K deposited per day on the base multiplier instead of 3.4, providing better realistic APY for everyone. So they are bumping the APY by 20%. Rewards will continue to accrue till the full reward pool of the original 2.8% is completely mined out. Mined out. That can keep going even after TAC mainnet goes live. Enjoy longer farming time. Okay, so I just get the gist of this. Let's, use this to summarize matters. It says that all yields bumped by 20% along with an early bird deposit bonus. So that's what we can derive from this. Vesting clock starts 16th May. Summoning phase ends late June. So I'm assuming that if you deposit now before May 16th, you may be considered an early user and may get the early bird deposit bonus. Now I'll have to ask more questions about what this vesting clock means. I don't understand it fully. But it's time to conclude this video. Bottom line is, if you were not interested before of participating in the summoning event, you may want to participate now with all the boost. 20% boost is relevant. You also get an early bird deposit bonus. I'd assume it's still in the phase. I mean, we're still in the phase where you can be considered early bird. It's likely that you can make use of your existing assets. You may have USDC, DT sitting somewhere, or have BTC or ETH. You can put it to use towards earning TAC and Turtle. Remember, this is on the Ethereum chain. So they don't have incorporation for other chains yet. It's on Ethereum, so you'll have to switch to the Ethereum chain to deposit. So deposit, okay, the currency here is USDC or USDT. Okay, if I was now, let's say that you want to interact with Multiply.fi at the same time, another platform that has an airdrop, you can then deposit into this pool, instead of this one, so that you have exposure to Multiply. So you deposit here, it accepts USDC on the Ethereum chain. In this case, you will earn TAC, you will earn Turtle, and also maintain earning multiply orb. So just check your assets. For example, in my case, I have level USD, I've put it to use. On here, I have Lombard LBTC, I've put it to use. So I didn't really need to purchase additional assets. This is my tutorial wallet, by the way. On my main wallet, I've also deposited their existing assets, so all while contributing to the grand ambition of tag build to move every to allow every EVM DApp, enable every EVM DApp and asset to also exist on Ton network for the Telegram users. Okay, bringing us to the end of this video. To conclude this video, visit airdropc.com and subscribe to Airdrop reminders. I'm working on 100 airdrop prospects. Each will have its own publication tutorial. It will be ready soonest. I'll be sending it out to subscribers. So you can submit your email here. Contact me using this contact form, this Telegram, and this Twitter. Subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials. Stay awesome. Take action.